Okay, so welcome back, and in this video we're going to start talking about raising numbers in scientific notation to a power. Okay, so what are we doing here? So think about it this way: we have two factors, right? We have a first factor and then we have another factor, the first and second factor. The first factor and then we have the second factor, which is just a power of 10 factor. So we could write it in something like this, right? So let's say we have a, b raised to the nth power, right? What do we do here? Well, all we're doing is distributing using one of the power rules for exponents is we're going to distribute the n to each factor. So that means we can write this as a to the nth power times b to the nth power. So this is one of the properties of exponents that we're using. All we're doing is doing the same thing where we have something like this, a times 10 to the power of b, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to raise this whole thing to a power. Well, all we're doing is, because this is multiplication just like here, all we're going to do is we're going to distribute the n to each factor. We're going to distribute the n to this factor, and we're going to distribute the n to this factor. And so what we end up doing is we end up having a to the n times 10 to the power of b, also the whole thing raised to the same power. So again, all we're going to be doing is we're applying this property here. So in the first step, that's basically what we're doing. So to raise a number written in scientific notation to a power, we're going to raise the first factor to the power, then we're going to raise the power of 10 factor to the same power, and then once we simplify things, then we're going to adjust it into and write the product, write the answer in scientific notation and make adjustments whenever necessary. Okay? Okay, well, let's do an example.